This video was brought to you by Markus Bil, Elbilmek, ABRP, Steurenberg, Kempower and Bilkomponenter.
Yo, what's up? Today we're going to do a Fiat 600e range test. When I drove it to Alvdal and back again, I noticed that the car was quite efficient. So we're going to try tonight and see what the consumption is, make and then estimate the range. And I also have to check the weight. So yeah, thumbs up to the Flamingo, freaking dangerous Flamingo man. But yeah, it is a relatively small car, similar size as a Fiat, as a Peugeot 208. Oh, I didn't close the chart. Yeah. But yeah, and this is how small it is. Normally when I have my video equipment in the front, the footwell, I will then push the seat all the way back and you see how much space we have left. Just to give you an idea of what the proportion of this. Oh man, yeah, it dings me because the car is on and then key fob is not in the car. So yeah, here you see. Ooh, interior, nice. So I charged the car to 100%. It claims 400 kilometers. Yeah, I heard that it's weird that once you charge the car to 100% or close to 100%, it will show VLTP, but then once it drops below a certain percent, I'm not sure it was 80 or 70%, then suddenly it will show GOM. But yeah, we also use a better route planner. And yeah, previously I thought that the only way to see the car status is if you have to navigate somewhere, right? And yeah, by the way, I don't have the 600e here. That's why I use the Citroen EC4 with the new battery and drivetrain. So yeah, it's 51 kilowatt hour, but that's net capacity. So this is the 54 kilowatt hour. So it is the closest as we can get it. And also, in case you guys don't know, in the previous video, I was getting really weird estimation from a better route planner. It turns out that I had some incorrect settings. When I went here and you go to vehicle settings, battery degradation was set to 35%. I'm like, huh? I've never set the battery degradation to 35%. If you would use the wrong degradation from another car earlier, that was 10% on the Soul, but that was 10%, not 35%. So okay, whatever. I set now to correct 0%. I assume it's 0, could be 0.6 or whatever, but okay, whatever. But here you don't see any stats, right? Unless you navigate and start going somewhere. But I found out that you can click here and then you go to live data and then you have it here also. So you need to have OBD dongle to see all this stuff. But okay, we see here, yeah, claim degradation 0.3%. And the battery temperature is 21 degrees Celsius. Okay, and then this is the true state of charge, I suppose. 97 because the state of charging display is 100%. Well, okay, anyway, let's get over to the scale. I'm gonna check the weight first. And we also have to avoid a stretch because there's some Baustelle. Yeah, you can, oh, you can see it here, nice. If I do this, yeah, this is correct. This part of the road, okay, so you can see it, let me adjust, yeah. This part of the road is actually closed. And also, well, it's supposed to be closed also further way up there. But there was also more road works going on here in the bridge. I'm gonna go all the way there before we do the measurement. But also over here is the scale. So all right, let's start driving this. We're on the move and the map was actually correct. Yeah, the closed road was only until the exit there at Jessheim. So all right, that means we save a little bit of time by hammering it on the motorway. We're at Circle K now. Actually, this is my normal starting position. Maybe I'll just start from here because I've checked the map beforehand. There's supposed to be some roadworks. Wait, oh wait, this is weird. I cannot pan here. I have to go here and now I can do this, okay. But there's supposed to be the roadworks on this bridge on the southbound direction. And it's just a short stretch, so probably that won't affect the consumption too much. I can always do a bit ABC, always be compensating. So yeah, let's just reset one of the trip meters. We have this button here for resetting trip. It's kind of weird. Most cars, they will have usually a button on the steering wheel. So you have trip 1, trip 2. I'll just reset trip 1 here. Okay, and also distance doesn't have any decimals. Okay, let's go. All right, we're gonna go for the 90 test first. I have to cruise at 92 kilometers per hour. Man, the windows are fogging again. This time I ain't sweating. Also on the side here, maybe you can see a bit of fogging. This already happened before when I went to Alvdal. I don't know what's wrong really. Okay, hold the steering wheel. And it seems like maybe the fogging is worse if you use eco mode, because now I'm in eco mode. You can see it there, be eco. And also when you're in eco mode, then everything changes to be pink. The letters there are pink. I mean the digits rather. Ambient light turns to pink. What does it mean? Are you saying that you know, genders that prefer pink, they drive slow? Or okay, I can change dry mode here. Change it to normal, then it changes to teal, and then if you go sport mode, there, then it should be red, right? Then it's white. Oh, okay, that's different. Right, oh no, and then yellow and white. Okay. But maybe I should actually use normal mode, because then we won't have too much fogging, because the fogging is not good. Okay, let's check the weight. Front axle 920, okay. The whole car, 1660, that is quite light. Yeah. Nowadays a bunch of cars that weighs 2.5 tons. This is quite a nimble car. Man, the fogging on the windows though, it didn't stabilize. It seems to actually have gotten slightly worse. But yeah, we're now at Minnesund, and let's check. Wait, what's supposed to be on the other side that they have road construction? Okay, none, that's good. Not sure where the wind blows, but we should have low wind today. Interesting. I'll use a better route plan now to I navigated to Rudshøgda, but this looks weird. And then when I try to zoom in, you see, I'm not sure. It looks like it wants me to go past Rudshøgda to Moelv and then back again. Why? And then, but when I try to zoom in here, it keeps snapping out. This is super annoying. No, stop that. And then, okay, maybe if I zoom by double clicking, which is very convenient. If I try to pin zoom, what the heck, man? We need to fix this. Okay, but another weird thing is that, okay, we have 62% at arrival supposedly, but if I go to change settings here, see that I'm driving at 90 kilometers per hour. So how can I tell a better route planner I'm driving at 90? Well, I do it like this. Reference speed normally is 110% of the speed limit, but then I set maximum speed to 90, and then I try to recalculate, and it still showed incorrect. But if I do this, I calculated beforehand that 90 kilometers per hour in the 110 zone is 82 kilometers per hour. That's 82%. If I do this, and then it says replan. Let me see if it gets it right. And then go back. Well, I'm not sure why. Okay, so it claims that it has a replan. I'm not sure because it still says 62%. But then if I go back. Okay, phone is a bit slow, sorry. It's an old phone. Maybe I should get a faster phone. And then I plan again. So it was 62%, right? Previous run. I mean, previous time, even though it claims that they replan. Now you see it says 79%. Okay. Well, now you know. But wow, look at the consumption. 145 watt-hour per kilometer. This car is simply amazing. It's 16 degrees Celsius outside. I believe we have some tailwind, but okay, not that much tailwind, so this is very good. We have to see, of course, once we're back at the starting point. Okay, let's do the coasting test. If this car is really efficient, it should be able to coast quite far down the hill here. Let's see, I have to wait until we see region. Okay, then put the car in neutral and then disengage cruise control. Yeah, there's some weird beeps going on. Yeah, okay. Are we picking up speed? Well, it seems like, okay, there. But the route planner speed is slightly off my GPS on my other phone. But at least you get some indication now. And also you can scroll down here and see that power is 0.5 kilo, but it updates really slow. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, it didn't pick up that much speed. Seems like peak was around 105 kilometers per hour. some of the heavier cars. Yeah, it was Skoda Enyaq still has the record. I think I hit around 120 kilometers per hour, but maybe that's just because Enyaq was heavier. So since we have a lighter car, maybe we will hit lower maximum speed, but we can still coast quite far. You see now, still hasn't flattened out that much yet. There's a slight downhill. Oh, but we are losing speed quite fast now. No, there we go. Okay, let me see. There, and then cruise control. Yeah, so, okay, we still couldn't beat Enyaq, not even that close. Oof. Yeah, in a couple of weeks I will get Enyaq with a new drivetrain. Well, at least new motor, yeah. So we'll see if that makes any difference. So the Enyaq, well, I don't remember, but I believe it made it all the way to the exit. Not even this sign, but yeah, the exit is a couple of 100 meters down the road there. Really? Maybe we had plenty of tailwind back then when we tested it. Well, I mean, it is 16 degrees Celsius right now, so, and also dry road, and we should have a little bit of wind from the south, but still couldn't beat the Enyaq. Seems like the ABRP platform is better than the Stellantis platform. So supposedly Enyaq Enyaq had more than 90 kilometers per hour all the way until this sign here. So wow, okay, we'll see in a couple of weeks then. We're back in the starting point and we consume only 148 watt-hour per kilometer. Not only that, but the trip meter shows 180 kilometer. Well, I think it's around 180.5, and that means 1% underreporting. So this number is even lower. Wow, okay. So now let's reset and try again in the 120 test. And the battery temperature has been stable during this test. It went up to 23 degrees for the longest time, and then now that we stopped and parked, then it's down to 22. I wonder if it has any heat scavenging, or maybe not. Okay, it should go up then in the high-speed test. Oh, it's getting bright already now. Yeah, 3. Well, look at this clock. Why does it have this weird line break? 3:37 at night. Yeah, maybe it's supposed to be like this. So I have to cruise 122 kilometers per hour on the speedo. So yeah, I always wonder, maybe someone can tell me. You see, I have to turn on the light a bit. Here we have the battery bar, but what is the red line on the bottom there? It's not the power output bar, it's not the battery temperature bar. Well, it's a big mystery. We're now at Strandlykkja. I'm going to turn around here. This is good enough loop. Well, it's a 66 kilometer loop, and as expected, the battery has heated up. Now it's at 24 degrees Celsius, and the consumption is also quite low, but possibly with tailwind, so 217 watt-hour per kilometer. Okay, here's the turnaround point. Result from 120 test before corrections, 220 watt-hour per kilometer. That is quite good. This time it's 14 degrees Celsius outside, and then the battery has has heated up to 28 degrees. So seems to be a big difference. When I was just cruising at 90, then the battery barely heated up. Now, after just how long was this? A little bit over half an hour, of driving, it heated up by actually 6 degrees Celsius. Wow. Okay, but let's see what kind of speed we get now at Ioniq. Wow, 102 kilowatts. Yeah, nice. But I suspect that this car will rapid gate. Oh, okay, we'll do that all the time. Because when I tested EC4X last year, it actually charged slower during the challenge versus the perfect charging session I did. But then back then I didn't have OBD access, whatever. So actually, well, back then I heard that car scanner is supposed to support the EC4X or the Stellantis cars, but I simply couldn't find the OBD port. But this time I found the OBD port in the Fiat, so I can show you where it is in case you want to know. Let me see. It is where most cars have it, but then in some of the French car, then they have it in a different spot, but it is right down here. And then this is kind of weird. It shows that we will finish charging in 53 minutes and that we are charging at 500 kilometers per hour. But how many kilowatt is 500 kilometers per hour? I have no idea. So we can just fire up the car, and then we just see here, we have to fire up the car to get, oh, interesting. This is what it looks like now. Wait, huh? What is supposed to be here? Okay, it seems like there's a graph that will be drawn here eventually. But yeah, 105 kilowatt. Well, actually, really? Does it go faster than 100 kilowatt? 31 degrees Celsius. Yeah, battery is heating up. Okay, now we see some graph here. This seems to be 100 kilowatt up there. Can we click here? Nope. And then there's the charger that is coming up. So based on the test today, you see that we have quite low consumption. Not as good as the EC4X, but that was in slightly warmer weather. And then I suspect that the EC4X had better aerodynamics, and maybe it was because it was longer, you know, better drag coefficient. But still, get the impression that the new drivetrain on the Stellantis, they are quite efficient. And then range, well, around 350 kilometers, and when you go slow. No, I think we can actually go all the way from Jessheim to Geilo, and maybe a little bit back also before we run out of juice, or we should charge. So maybe if I have time, I should try to go there and see how it goes, because I also want to experience how it is to drive it slow, and then will it Colgate. And also, if I have time, I want to try 600 kilometer challenge. Yeah, why not in Fiat 600? But I feel like I don't need to do a 1000, but I just want a stress test to see if I can see any replicate. And then this time we will look at the battery temperature and find out what temperature it replicates at. So it has liquid cooled battery, but it might replicate like a BYD. But other than that, okay, this is just my extreme stress testing. But most people who buy this car, they want to use it around town. It's not that big. You see that it doesn't have the best space in the back there. But you can still go on long trips, and because this car is so efficient and charges relatively fast, you can actually travel quite far without too much time wasted on charging. So that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.